mean, the last time we saw the Beatrix, it did work. So
it won,
it
yes.
depends definitely on the pilot and the way they are going to set up for the Beatrix. I remember back in the day that the Beatrix Franco was a huge combo as well. So maybe they're trying to replicate and go back to that.
Just bite down, bloody hunt into whatever ult was, loaded into the Beatrix's weapon. So that's a thing. But now all questions are going to be answered when it comes to Blacklist lineup because they have to round it out.
Personally feel the last two options here. Okay, they have physical damage. They need someone that can burst. I feel like still
Xavier?
Lilia. Xavier, okay, but
Barrett's
and
there you go.
I think I called the Savior like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
you did.
This is the Haji Savior and a little bit of a classic pick for Wise as well. So they clearly have two carries. It's clearly the gold lane 1-1 and then the mid lane Savior.
But do remember that this Barrett's has no quote-unquote support, no Matilda,
Exactly.
no Rafaela that can't help with the mobility. So Wise needs to really take concern into his pathing.
Yeah, that was exactly the same thing I was going to bring up. I was like, Barrett's without Matilda Airlines feels a little off. But yeah, that's something that they do need to pay attention to, the mobility. And now, oh God, the Grok is back to come into play. And it is going to be none other than Alien behind the wheel.
Usually with a lineup like this, I would be skittish. I would be skeptical. But there's something about that Joy in the XP lane and that Beatrix in the gold lane that gives me a little bit of confidence. I actually like it. I'm not totally against what the Turkish have drafted here.
Wait. Joy's going where?
XP lane.
No?
Oh, no, it's
TNT.
TNZ.
Oh, yeah, because the Grok was the last
Exactly.
pick.
Alien.
All the more, it becomes spicy.
So in a way, we do see that Incendio has an upper hand in terms of the mobility and rotations, right? Going against the jungle Barretts.
Exactly.
You can dance around.
Can dance around, and from I got this information from my friend here, Combat Cat, shout out to him. Blue against Grok. Blue's not having a good time. It's not gonna have a good time.
Well, let's see how Edward is going to be pairing up against Alien in this best of one. This is for that last slot in the upper bracket of Group A. Here we go, Blacks International versus Incendio Supremacy, and it's a purple to orange start. I mean, this is how it goes.
What? Alien popped the flicker? Was it a misclick or was it a bug? I might be wrong, but the flicker was on cooldown on Alien. There you go, 90 seconds. I don't know what happened.
Okay, I guess we'll see what happens here. Right now, we can see the pathings coming in from both teams. We do and have mentioned that Incendio is going to have a little bit of an upper edge when it comes down to the pickoffs and the rotations because they have 1, the Franco for the pickoffs, 2, mobility from the Farsa, and mobility from the Joy.
We'll see here again, early game. Oh, Wise, Venus. Oh my God, Apex stole the lethal with the hook. What was that?
Tonight's Francos.
Tonight's Francos, what?
They've been blessed.
What are they on?
What are they on?
I want some of that.
Definitely the question. I bet Leo wants some of that. But right now, Sunshine getting a little bit of pressure here from Oh My Venus. And we'll see what happens.
Oh, Haji gets hooked here. Apex 47 starting the engagement. And just as much, they understand there's not enough firepower yet. All right, Santay as they say here in Indonesia.
Yeah, chill is a direct translation. And you're right, because Blacklist, they need to be able to secure Haji at that level 4 before the damage is going to start coming through. But look at this, TNZ already getting quite aggressive here.
He has no Santai. I mean, he can get out of it, right? So, all is good, all is well.
Well, we can see here in the early minutes, still no first bloods, but already aggressive rotation. Top side, bot side, and as well as mid. We'll see here as the turtle will be up. Rotation-wise, I gotta say, it's a 50-50. So let's see the setup from Incendio and Blacklist International.
Huge presence by both teams down bottom. I'd give a small advantage to Blacklist. Again, there's 3 or 4 members of them here. All this while, Tienzi's taking the purple. Again, watch out for Apex. As well, Apex has the bloody hunt now.
That's not good, Connie.
Again, we have to see here. Both roamers actually have the ultimate, but take a look.
Oh, the bite and the pull. Feather Dare Strike giving the first blood over to Apex 47. Blacklist is a man down, but they're not done. Alien putting up a wall. Wise not going anywhere, but it looks like it's Alien who gets trapped here. The grab on Edward gets him 1 kill. Oh no, another hook. Edward stays where he needs to be. Flicker on out, dawning light, dealing some damage to the members of Incendio. And just like that, they're both scrambling in for some ground. That's 4v4 here. Because Alien is making his way back. Split by Edward. Haji very low. Tienzi finds him. Gets a kill underneath tier 1.
Yeah, they're just trading blows up until this point, and it's really interesting to see that Edward opted to go for Alien, realizing that he did and was able to steal a lot of stars. But oh my god!
The hook lands. Edward is going to survive with just 1 HP. But Rose is going to take him down anyways with no punishment on the back of that. Pure impunity by Incendio, and Tienzi's still going. Wise can't respond.
Really good cover by Oh My Venus to cancel that bloody hunt though, so no casualties just yet, as the turtle is going to be resetted but instantly retaken by TNZ. It doesn't seem like Blacklist want to contest once again.
Yeah, both teams are just fighting hard mechanically here before level 4, but at the end of the day, it was actually Incendio winning the trade. They got the turtle, they got the gold lead, and let's see what can they convert it to. Meanwhile, top side, it's been good. Both gold leaders, they enjoy themselves, they just farm, but let's see the rotation now. Their agenda should be targeting the top side.
Oh, so far this XP lane matchup is looking closer to 50-50 than how it was bad for the glue, because at least Edward's putting on some damage. And again, we mentioned this earlier on, the rotational speed from Incendio Supremacy is something you can't count out.
Definitely not. You can see even with the magic shop as well, mystery shop rather, that Rosa is already starting to get those integral items, and Blacklist, they need to be aware of that. Additional movement speed from the wings by wings, and she can rotate really quick, put pressure on whichever point of the map that she wants to. But right now, when we're talking about pressure, Blacklist, so much consideration here in the top side, and I'm quite surprised. Beforehand, Sunshine was actually a level below Oheb.
The thing is, again, yeah, Oheb can still find his farm here, but it seems like both teams, they are looking for a clash top side. Why? Again, both teams, their agenda is to take down the gold lane.
Yep, and so far it's Tienzi who's making the first moves, putting Venus down below to half their health. And up top, already an ult, feathered airstrike by Rosa. Edward to the rescue, finding an angle from the back line. Popping one, flicker in with a split. Apex 47 with a hook on Haji. He lets go almost immediately. Numinum Blast keeping him where he is, serving up the kill to Oheb.
That was so unfortunate. Apex actually got the hook, but there was no follow-up. And it was actually him being the one to get taken down. And Blacklist, they might actually be able to get a better trade in that sense.
What I can see from Blacklist is they know in the late game, Oheb is gonna carry hard, and that is what I can see they are doing. Setting up the tempo, controlling, picking their fights, not go crazy, because why? 1-1 in the late game, especially after Corrosion Scythe and DHS, that's when you want him to pop off. For now, he is just focusing on farm top side and practically just wait it out. Incendio, though, they need to be more proactive, as in they need to find more setups and effective team fights to take this 1-on-1 down.
They find one, and that's gonna be all they wrote for TNZ. Usually, Joys are super mobile. I wonder what happened there. That was a lot of CC, and now Alien peeps at what Wise is doing with the turtle at about half health now. I could have sworn Wise was waiting to let the turtle go fully around the nest. And I think that's possible. I think he could have done that. But wait, down bottom, Alien gets the hell out of dodge with that wild charge, survives. I wonder if Barat is going to let him. Here comes Wise, waiting for the stomp. And that power of nature keeps him in check.
Take a look at the items here. BOD for Beatrix already, so both guild laners technically has their first item, but again, 1-1 is 600 gold ahead, 500 gold ahead, so he is waiting. Oh my god, top side.
Numinum Blast, and Sunshine gets a sunset on him, and just like that, Blacklist already had about 1,000 gold. Tienzi thinking about it, maybe, maybe not. A hook thrown out by Apex. Up top gets caught in the Mystic Field. Oh my Venus gets that stun, immobilized by Oheb's skill there, and just like that, they retreat. No wave here.
I can't even explain how well Blacklist actually played that out, right? The combo came in so clutch, the Mystic Fields into the Numnon Blast, and even if Apex wanted to go for a pickoff, Oh My Venus still had the shield, and therefore, not possible. There you see it happen once again. It must be frustrating for Apex up until this point, as once again, Blacklist putting enough pressure into the top side. Sunshine's falling quite far behind, 0-1-0 KDA compared to OHEB at 2-0-0, and now you can see that he's a level below.
I said earlier,
Wait, Edward gonna get taken down. I mean, a glue is sustainable, but against 4 members of Incendio Supremacy, maybe not at this point. Donnie, you were saying?
well, I said earlier, Incendio, that they should be more proactive. But it was actually Blacklist. They set up more team fights topside, and they catch Sunshine once, and there you go. The collapse on the gold lane. Got top turret, will fall. And with this in mind, Incendio, they are struggling to fight back. Now, Blacklist, they have the goal lead.
It's unfortunate, right? Because initially Incendio was leading with quite a bit of amount of gold. I mean, 1,200 if I'm not mistaken at some point. But the way that Blacklist has been playing, you're right. They have been being able to set the tempo, where Incendio now, they're only able to respond. And you can see them now, both of them trying to set up for this Lord, but look at Blacklist's positioning.
Yeah, Loki, I think Wise was baiting Tienzi to use his retribution to steal away his own orange. Wasn't gonna happen, but wait, here's a hook on the Wise, setting up another Newman on blast. A wild charge to cancel it. Here comes Rosa with a feathered airstrike. Wise very low. Dawning Light, not enough damage quite yet, but Alien in trouble. Oh, he gets taken down by Edward. Here comes Tienzi. Edward gets sight of the Joy, dashing on through all 5 members of Blacks International. They disengage.
1-0 trade for the moment, still worth it for Blacklist. And does it seem like Joy is putting enough damage onto the members of Blacklist?
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. As a Joy, you want that ult to be on point. They have the rhythm, they have the music, but for now, Incendio can breathe. Why? Blacklist, sure, they won the earlier trade, but can they really commit Lord? No. As you can see here, clearly Incendio still keep an eye on that Lord, but Incendio, they need to find something here. Blacklist, they are slightly ahead, so I guess Incendio, they still can find an effective team fight.
Yeah, despite Blacklist being in the lead, I am kind of missing that Matilda. Wise has to walk towards what he wants to do. It's so honest. So I guess that's what's keeping Incendio still in high spirits. The fact that the Barats isn't going to come from odd angles. Like, we see it coming.
Exactly, and we can see here, 10 minutes in already. The gold lead, it's still even technically, okay, 1,000, but it's nothing. Again, Incendio taking their time. This is what I love to see. From both teams, taking their time. Lord is up, but you can see here, actually, already a setup. Perhaps Apex knows where Venus is.
Oh, look at this! Misses Tienzi despite committing the flicker.
Oh, unfortunate. We'll see, though. He was able to use that ultimate, and that's great for Incendio being able to bait that out. But you can see here Rosa already committing to the ultimate as well to clear that wave in that mid side. Both teams still trying to find their way onto one another, but I gotta say, there's a lot of pressure for Apex to get those reliable heroes from Blacklist. It's really difficult with the way that everyone is positioning, though.
Oh, lordy Lou, a lot of damage on Edward. Didn't get a chance to use the split. Now Tienzi chased down by 3 members of Blacklist. Concealed play by Apex in the middle of the battlefield, right down the middle of the river. And there goes the Detonus welcome. Getting Matumi. And Alien gonna get popped here by OHEB. And Rosa uses the feathered airstrike. Then they get stopped. Apex gets popped. Sunshine as well. 3 for 2 trades so far. And now Oh My Venus in trouble. Mystic Field trying to stop this Joy. Tienzi gets away.
Oh, the burning. That's gotta be, that moment where you're like, am I gonna die? Am I not? The glowy one is, oh god, okay. So So 3-4-2 trade in favor of Blacklist. They are still leading with a 1,300 gold lead, but still both of these teams are not able to get the Lord from one another. And now we're going to take a look at the replay in just a few seconds to see what exactly happened in that team fight.
Take a look at Alien here. Commits a flicker while charged, but not enough damage for Oheb. It's actually now Oheb pops that crossbow of Tang onto his Incendio members, and combined with that dawning light, that's just put the cherry on top. Incendio immediately lost control of that fight, and we can see here another reset from both of the teams. But still, map control, it's still even. Economy, I want to say it's even. But Incendio, they cannot be caught sleeping like that again.
This game is oddly slow-paced. I mean, we had just the second turtle at about 6 minutes and a half, and now not a single Lord taken. It's already almost 13 minutes in.
Incendio, they can work around Alien as well, so they do have two initiators in a sense. Doesn't seem like Apex has been getting a lot of hooks for them as well, and so it's kind of difficult for Incendio to go in.
Wow. I was about to say, right? Athena shield already for 1-1. So what? That's the third item. Again, that shows the amount of respect that Oheb has.
Look at Alien in the bottom side,
Yeah,
though.
no, this whole time we were watching the Lord Pit. Alien has been making his way through the bottom lane. And Numenor Blast starting it up, forcing a response from Tienzi. Apex 47 gonna go down, but not before Oheb and Oh My Venus go as well. It's 2K for Sunshine. Wise goes down as well. They trade out. Haji taking out that Beatrix. And underneath, Tier 1, Edward is trying to make the most of this bad situation. He's the only member left from Blacklist International, trying to get a grab on the Rosa. And indeed, he is, but no, Rosa flies away. Get back here! Oh, I'm not done with you. And gets it eventually, but the split grab has already cooled off. And now, Edward trying to take him down, but he's the one who's gonna get killed. 2v1, Kenzie, thanks for the assist. Incendio Supremacy gonna go ahead convert into a Lord.
Man, 4-4-2 trade at the very end. Really nice by Rosa being able to buy that much time, right? Because normally being a mage that squishy, going full damage, it isn't that easy to get away from a glue who is hell-bent on hunting you. But once again here, Apex already forcing a flicker.
Oh, and there goes Haji. Tienzi responds with a winter truncheon pop. He freezes, but it's not enough. Haji still gets his man. That is a 4v4. They're waiting for Edward, but Blacklist not wasting any time. They're going straight for the Lord.
No retribution here, force out of Incendio, meaning perhaps it's a 90% force out of Blacklist. Let's see though. Alien did it earlier. Can he do it now?
Oh yeah, it's not out of the cards, man. Alien is known for that, but they push him away. It's only Apex here. Too far. Alien just can't flicker in. It's on cooldown. Now they're gonna try to punish Apex. Can they? Oh, they call it off. Can they find Alien though? Oh, so close.
Almost.
I liked how you said it was a slow-paced game and then just action from across the board, right? So 15 minutes in, we are going to take a look at the items before that, though.
Wow, Windtalker, the HS, and as well as Corrosion, force out of 1-1. I mentioned earlier about the Athena for that extra respect, but I did not expect that Windtalker. What the heck? But let's take a look on the other side here. Grok building damage. BOD Heptases on a strike, so he just wants all the sauce.
Oh, he just built a Malefic Roar.
Exactly, Malefic Roar. So very, very committed into building that damage. Is it enough? Let's see. Parsa will have a huge impact here on defending. Let's see.
Yep, they're waiting for that ult, and up it goes. Although Wings by Wings is off, so if Blacklist can find a way to bite down on the Rosa, they will have their way. But as it is, it's all about map control, yes? Incendio gonna have a good defense, but they're gonna have to concede this mid lane tier 1.
Oh, I don't know. Looking at the items, it feels a little bit risky by Incendio. Literally, the Franco is the only one who's going to be able to sustain that damage. Is it too much, though?
And even so, Franco is not the hero that will face check a lot of times. He will just be behind, finding hooks, connecting hooks. And so, in that sense, there are technically no...
Exactly. Like they have
it's Tienzi.
So much damage.
If anything, it's Tienzi.
But Tienzi's also building magic damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. So there's no real peel. Save for maybe Alien. Because Apex is face checking with his hook.
Yeah.
So you're right. If Alien doesn't find the right angle, again, just like earlier, right? He found Oheb but couldn't finish the job, then maybe. Interesting. Why does Wise have so much gold?
I don't know, man. This guy, like we mentioned this during the drafts, that Wise, without a support, quote unquote, he needs to find the right pathing. And I guess looking at the player's goal, he does. He could find the right pathing.
Because he's like, in terms of KDA, it's only 1 to 6.
It's not amazing.
Exactly.
I guess he was farming minions and
Jungle.
Oh, wait, look at that. I mean, he's taking enemy jungle.
Yeah, I
That
guess
could be
that's
one of
way to
the
Could be. Taking a page out of the Burmese Python there. It's like, oh, this was done to me earlier. Let me just start clearing out their wave. See how you like it, Tienzi.
But if you take a look at the damage results, actually both mid laners, they are top 2. Rosa and Haji shows that in this current patch, mid laners just significant impact.
Yeah.
And I guess they need to be careful of their positioning, which I personally feel that Rosa had done a great job. 307, not being picked off, not even once.
Oh, there you go.
That's a hook. And
Not
they
the
find
wrong.
one. They pop, oh my Venus, before any response came in. But mind you, this does mean Incendio Supremacy is greenless. So they have to rely on their mechanics here alone. They have one more significant ult though. They have the wild charge. And look, I'd say maybe for 70-80% of this game, Alien has been doing this. He's been sitting around these weird bushes, finding odd angles.
All right, and it seems like now even with 5v4, Incendio could not commit onto this Lord, but let's see. A clash might occur.
They forced out a split and a grab. It's on Apex
Oheb.
right now. And Oheb very, very low. Wise finding one, could not get a Detna's welcome on anybody. Alien in trouble. Gets that Mystic Barrier up and popping him. Dawning Light from Imam. Haji gets a kill, but Tienzi gets him back anyways. Oh, can they kill Tienzi? They pop the Immortality. There's Oak by Apex and a bloody hunt. Plus the blast from Sunshine. But Venus with a stun. Pow! Hitting Sunshine right where they need him to be. But the trade back, the clap back by Rosa. Taking out Oheb. What violence, what carnage has been wreaked upon the land of Dawn.
And once again, both teams have failed to secure the Lord. Wow.
The bodies, Eternalio, they are everywhere. What the heck is this game? 15-15, and it's been a balanced game from what, minute number 4? Take a look at the goal. Still very, very balanced.
Yeah, it's bopping back and forth at this point. Rosa gonna be able to steal that blue buff away as well, and wow, just amazing plays back and forth. And the one thing that I really wanted to highlight was how Haji is dealing out so much damage, even though he's like 2-3 items behind the Farsa.
Again, it's just Xavier and that Dawning Light, man, it's just spammable. After what, full items? It's only what, 8-7 cooldown seconds?
We're yet to get to that point though.
Again, yeah.
And so far, the main difference maker has been Apex 47. The fact that you can neutralize one of your opponents, and what, you're trading off a Franco, a tank, a roamer? That's huge. So if he can bite down on Oheb, Wise or Haji, it's a big deal. And now Alien's gonna get it.
Yeah. I mean, 2v1, their top side not.
What? Why?
Trade it out though. Sunshine very low. Kenzie still here. Edward trying to find his man. Sunshine very low. Throwing it out. Edward gets it. Sunshine is down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunshine is down. Split by Edward. Gonna get a bite down onto Tienzi. There's the grab. And gonna fail to move him out. But eventually they're gonna take him down. That's a 1-for-3 trade across the map.
Free Lord for Blacklist at this point. I do realize they don't have Wise, so perhaps Rosa has a chance to be able to steal it away, but no. Blacklist, they're not going to commit onto it. They don't want to take the gamble, so they are going to go straight into the mid lane here to take that tower away. One by one, the towers will fall, but remember...
They're going to end.
Can they?
They're looking for an end.
No. Not like this. Not like this, Blacklist.
Oh my God.
And here comes the... Split. Rosa gets popped.
Oh my God,
and they're
tower!
gonna do it. Blacklist International.
What the heck?
That's a blitz finish.
That single moment of choice that Blacklist took. Normal people would have gone straight for the safe pick. They would have went straight for the Lord, but no, they saw the opportunity. They saw the timers. They did it so perfectly, and the defending champions, Blacklist International, they're going straight to the upper bracket.
Incendio caught sleeping again, and Blacklist is there to punish. What a match from both teams, but congratulations, Blacklist, you made it to the upper brackets.
They were chill about the Turkish performance, but it was pretty close. I mean, we were watching.